Hey guys, this is Justin Silverio with the Boston Investor. I wanted to shoot a quick video to show you how I track my markets that I invest in. Basically, I track these on a monthly basis and I do a historical 3 months look back to identify trends to see if prices are increasing, decreasing, how quickly things are selling. So this helps me determine for new investments where it gives me a better understanding of where the market is now and kind of how I can project and where I feel that the market's going to go in the next couple months when after I do rehab it or build it, the house, and go to resell it. So this is my spreadsheet that I have. As you can see, I track it on a monthly basis. These are the different towns that I invest in. So I track all the information for each town, and then I do it based on a county level. So some of my towns are in Essex County, some of them are in Middlesex. So it gives me much more of a larger scope and understanding of what the county is doing in general, and then I drill down into the different towns. So all this information I get from the MLS. Whether or not you have access to the MLS, wherever you live, whatever state you're in, I'll show you how to do it two different ways, one through the MLS and one through Redfin. You can gather a lot of this information from Redfin, which is a great resource if you don't have access to the MLS. But basically, I wanted to show you the end result, and actually, we'll come back to this once I show you how to get to it on the MLS. All right, so this is what the MLS looks like for my state, Massachusetts, and what you have to do is click onto this Tools and then click on Market Reports. Once you're in here, you can create a new report, and then you want to select Area Market Survey. Select Single Family, and then select Past 3 months. Now the reason I do 3 months is 1 month, past month, doesn't really give you enough data to build averages off of, and 6 months is a little bit too much data and goes back a little bit too far. So for right now, if I did the past 6 months, it's going to basically give me all the information. I'm recording this in October, so it's going to give me all the information through the summer months when those are obviously the peak season. So I think that's going to give me kind of a little bit of a false data for if I want to project off those numbers. So I always do the past 3 months, and I do it on a monthly basis so I can really see how much the trailing month has picked up or decreased at any given time. So I like doing the last 3 months. So once you click on that, you can go down and you can select one of your towns, and then you click on Search Now. The information that I'm interested in is, here we have the active listings. So I like to know the number of active listings for the last 3 months. So right now in this town is 123 on market. Scrolling down, pending and under agreement listings, we have 49. And let me just scroll back up. You can see price changes, number of price changes, and percentage that the price has changed. That's good information, but I don't really track that all that much. I do keep an eye on it. And then finally, we have the sold listings. So I gather a lot of this data from here. I look at the median sale price, the average sale price, the sales price to original price ratio. So this is good to see indication of how hot the market is, how quickly things are selling. Right now it's at 96%, so the sale price is 96% of the original price that a house has been listed at. So that's pretty good. Number of listings, so number of sold homes in the last 3 months, days on market, and then days to offer. This is fairly new in Massachusetts. I think they've maybe started this a year ago where they have a separated days on market and days to offer. I like it because it gives you some good information, because depending on how long or how quick someone can actually go through the sale process and have it under agreement for, that's going to kind of determine the days on market. But the days to offer is a great understanding of how quickly things are getting under agreement. So that's basically everything that I look for. You can also look at expired listings. That doesn't really give you too much information. So with that information, let's go back to my spreadsheet here. So you can see, let me just expand this so you can see a little bit better. So you can see the last, I do it monthly. I mean, they might not fall on the same exact dates, but it's good enough. So this first one here, active listings, then we have the pending under agreement listings, average sale price for the town, percentage of original price received, so that was the 96% that I talked about before, closed sales, average days on market, and average days to offer. And then this inventory in months is a calculation based on the sales price divided by the number of sold homes in the last 3 months divided by 3 to get you to the monthly sold homes, and then divided by the active listings to identify how many months of inventory is there. So all of this stuff is really helpful in determining where the market is currently and helps project on where it's going because I have this historical data. So then to go even deeper, because I'm more of a visual person than just looking at numbers, it might be difficult to understand trends just by looking at data. So what I did is I created some graphs for all the data that I have. So here's the average sale price. So you can see my data goes back to Q1 2013, and it ends October 5th. So you can see kind of it's steadily increasing since 2013. Let's go down here. So this chart, it gives you active listings, pending listings, and closed sales. So this number here is the closed sales. This blue is the active listings, and the pending under agreement listings are here in the red. So based on this data, you can see that, let me see here, active listings are increasing, closed sales have increased as well since, I would say, May 2015. They've increased dramatically. And then you see them starting to come down here in October, and that's what you would pretty much expect because the summer months are really the peak, and then it kind of settles off once kids are going back to school and people don't really want to, aren't looking for houses all that much anymore. And then the pending listings, you can see that they're going down as well. So right now it looks like Andover is kind of cooling off a little bit from the summer months and dipping down, and they'll probably stay, I would say, a little bit low until come the new year, starting in spring. Go down a little bit further. We have average days on market, which is the top here in the orange, and then average days to offer. So both of these have decreased, which is great. That's a good indication that Andover has a pretty strong market and good sales. And then let's go down here. So right here is the inventory, so in months, and then down here this kind of flat line is the percentage of original price that was actually was sold. So this number is right around 1 or 100%, so that's good. That means things are selling pretty close to their original price. And then the inventory in months right here is really decreasing since since June, and has come up a little bit in October. So that's good. Inventory low is good for when you're selling properties because people don't have too many options on what they can buy, so it usually helps to keep a strong market. And that's everything that I use it for. So I'll track these on a monthly basis to see where I am, especially considering that I have 2 properties in Andover, so I track these pretty well to see kind of where we are in the cycle where I feel like we're going to be when I eventually go to sell these properties. Now, before I log off here, let me show you how to get this information on Redfin. So you can get most of the information. I don't think you can get everything, but let me show you how to get that information here. So if you type in the town, and click on that. So this is going to show you all the information within the town here for Andover. So within Andover, if you scroll down here, it's going to give you the median for Andover. So the median price, median square footage, price per square foot, and days on market. So this is good for, I guess, current listings right now. What you want to do is you want to go into the filters. Again, I'm only interested in single family homes, and I want to look for sold homes. So you just click on the sale records last 3 months. And I think that's all that we need. See update. Okay, so here's all the information for sold homes. So up here it's showing 122 homes have sold in the last 3 months. And then down at the bottom, a little bit too far, you can see the median sale price that was sold is $641. Now the really cool thing about Redfin is you can click this download all button and it'll download a CSV file. So you can actually click on that and open it up, and it'll give you all the listings and all the sold homes. So you can do your analysis on here and kind of back into the numbers. So you can simply do a count of the number of sold homes. You have to do it based on any cell that has a number. So 122, which corresponds to what it said on the website. Then we have the original list price, and then we have the sale price. So you can run a median or an average here. So the average sale price is $722,000. Sorry, that's original price. $695,000 is the average sale price in Andover. And then you can insert a column, and to identify the sale price over the original list price, you know, that 96% that I showed you before for Andover, the way to do that is you could just do a simple formula here. You can just do the last sale price divided by the original price, gives you that percentage. And then do that for each one of them. And then you can do an average for that. So 96.92, pretty close to what I had from the MLS. So that's how you can get all the sales information, and you can parse the data or do whatever you need to do to get any information that you need. Other thing in here, so if you click on filters and you do MLS listed, take out for sale, you can keep for sale by owners. So now you're searching for all active listings. So update that. You can see 130 homes are on the market. If you come down here, you can download it again. You can identify the median for the active listings. And then the final item is the pending listings. So if you click on the status button and you click on only under agreement pending and then say update, now these are all the pending listings. So you have 58 homes are pending. So with all that information that's off Redfin, you don't even need to have access to the MLS, which is great. So you can use this information. You can set up an Excel spreadsheet, how I have here, and then create some cool graphs to help you identify and plot some lines so you can see some trends. So this is how I analyze my markets and how I keep track of everything. Hope this was helpful. Any questions, any comments, feel free to post a comment on my blog at thebostoninvestor.com. All right, thank you.